Hello and welcome back to another episode of Python Data Engineer Interview Prep. Today we are going to solve another lead code problem, shortest distance to a character. This is a slightly tricky problem. And the problem statement is, given a string s and a character c that occur in s, return an array of integer answer where answer.length is equal to s.length. So this is the expected output, and the length of the output is equal to length of the s and answer of I. So let's take output of I, which is the 0th index, 3 here, is the distance from index I to the closest occurrence of the character C in S. The closest occurrence is for E is here, which is the 0, 1, 2 and 3, third index here, and this is the 0. So 0 minus 3 gives us 3. So that is the closest one here. And the explanation is again the same. The character E appears at the indices 3, 5, 6 and 11. So I just took an example here. So E is at 3, 5, 6 and 11. The closest occurrence of E for index 0 is L here. So for L, which is at index 0, the closest occurrence, I took the difference of all the characters C here. I mean the character of C, which is E here. And I took the minimum value from that list, which gave me 3 here. The closest occurrence of E for index 1, so this is index 1, which is the character 0 here. And for that one, I took the difference, the absolute difference of index 1. So 1 minus 3 gave me 2, 1 minus 5, 4, 1 minus 6 is 5, and 1 minus 11 is 10. So the absolute difference I have taken for all the occurrences of E here, and from that list I took the minimum value, which gave me 2. For the index 0, there is a tie between index 3 and index 5, but the distance is still the same. So either 4 minus 3 is 1 or 4 minus 5 absolute value is 1. So that should be the same from any index there. And let's go over the last example here. So for character O, which is at index 9 here, So the closest one is this E here. This one is at a distance of 3 and this one is at a distance of 2. So we have to take the lowest one, which is 2. So once we have this list here, all I have to do is get the minimum value. So let's get started here. I'll just start with for I in range of length of S. So the first step I'll be doing is I'll collect the index of the character C here. So if S of I double equal to C, which is E here, so I'll just collect from this string, I'll collect the index of E. That will be temp.append. Let's see what we have in temp. I should expect this one. Temp is not defined. So I collected the index of E in the string S. So now let's do an absolute difference for the values there. So for I, I'll just call this one as the answer here. That's the output for I in range of length of S. I'll put some temporary list here to collect the intermediate values, these values here. For J in temp, so for I'll just iterate through this list and then do a absolute difference. I'll just say c.append absolute difference of I minus j. So now it gives me absolute difference of 0 minus 3, 0 minus 5, 0 minus 6, 0 minus 11. And I'll just answer.append. I'll just take them. So at this point, that should look something like this one here. For 0th index. I'll just take the minimum value from that C here and then append to my answer list. So after this iteration, let's print ANS. So so after the iteration of every string, every character in this string and taking the minimum value, that's the output and that's the expected output. So let's return this value here. I'll copy the same code. Yeah, this one didn't give any errors. Let's see if we passed all the edge cases. I'm going to submit the code. Yes, this is accepted and this is the output we are expecting. Thanks for watching this video.